Alright, my cozy counterparts, the 1.6 update is bigger than planned, which we already knew, but also the release date is coming, and it's sooner than you think. Concerned Ape loves an Easter egg, and no, I'm not talking about the Egg Festival, but I don't think you realize just how much he loves an Easter egg. So I did a deep dive on his past and current tweets, and there are just too many similarities to deny that this is a formula for update 1.5, 1.6, and beyond. I am also going to tell you about the other things I have learned about the update since my last video. Now let's go through the tweets and I will tell you exactly why Stardew Valley 1.6 update is going to come March 2024. So I give you Exhibit A. On July 6, 2020, Concerned Ape tweeted with a little preview of the 1.5 update, as well as saying it's still in a nose to the grindstone phase. Now let's compare this to the tweet that we just got on December 1st, 2023. This time in the 1.6 update, it's also nose to the grindstone, but this time it's called raw nose mode. And I'm going to tell you why this is significant. So if we move on to the second set of tweets, from the July 6th, 2020 tweet, he then posted 4 months later on November 13th, 2020, that the 1.5 update was in the home stretch phase and specifically referenced bug fixes and polishing. In the case of 1.6, the tweet of December 1st, 2023, nose to the grindstone mode raw nose meant it was even closer than typical nose to the grindstone, and sure enough, only a short month later, instead of 4 months, January 26, 2024, we have the bug fix and polishing, or home stretch phase. I know that Concerned Ape loves clues, and he tends to use specific language to hint at things without having the pressure of announcing anything officially, because we know Eric likes to work at his own pace. Now in the third set of tweets, I'm going to talk about, we have the December 20, 2020 tweet giving players a heads up when the new update is coming, things to look out for, and then a day later, December 21st, 2020, the 1.5 update officially launched. These tweets came 5 to 6 weeks after the home stretch bug fixes tweet. And what I think this means is that we are likely 5 to 6 weeks away from the update dropping, which puts us on Friday, March 1st or Friday, March 8th. If we want to get really technical, the last update dropped on a Monday, but it was during holiday time, so I suspect Friday would be the day he would likely drop the content. At the very least, even if this is wrong, this tweet right here confirms that it's definitely coming in 2024, but given that it is January, I think that's a given that it will come out this year, and I just can't accept that it's going to be at the end of 2024. I just can't. I also think that since there is a new farm type, we will get a tweet the day before it launches with some sort of notice for players to things to be aware of. So if we see that tweet, we probably know within the next day or two, the update's going to launch. Now moving on to the other things that have come up since my last video on the 1.6 update. Someone who works from Concerned Ape, and there is a Reddit thread I will link in the description if you want to read everything, clarified that this screenshot that he posted on New Year's Eve, which appears to be depicting a New Year's festival, it is actually not. This person was verified, and I triple checked to make sure that this was a legit tweet. A lot of people vouched for her, and she runs the unofficial official Stardew Discord. And so we know that this is real, so there's no New Year's festival, but there are still a lot of clues about more content, such as a new type of lighting in the form of lanterns, a new event or gathering of some sort, possibly 2 new star drops added. My personal theory on this one is it has to do with animals, hence the cow in the picture, since sometimes animals get a little bit of a bad reputation in the game for being a waste of time. So I think maybe it will be something to incentivize getting a lot of stuff done with your animals. Signs that you can put text on, which will be so cool for farm tours or even just reminding yourself what's in your sheds if you don't want to use the simple sign where you can put the icon of the items on. And of course, fireworks. I think this is the thing I'm most excited for, just because, I don't know, I just think that there could be a lot of shenanigans. We also know, unless he is lying, that there's no new area in 1.6, as I originally thought, especially because we had that purple totem. Concerned Ape also recommends a new file since a lot of the new content weaves into the entire game. And so if you load a save file when the update drops, that's let's say in year 3 or 4 or any file with perfection, a lot of the content will just instantly become available. And he indicates that it might be more fun to discover it with a fresh playthrough. That's certainly what I'm going to do because I want to experience this game in an even better and final form than it already is. We also got a screenshot with a bigger chest. This is really great, except for I literally just spent hours making a chest room a week before he announced this, so I might just have to redo it. So I don't know if you're in the same boat as me, but I think it's really good news that we're going to get such big chests, especially if you can get them really early. In this tweet here, we can see wild horseradish juice is depicted, but I think that also means there will be a lot more artisan goods in general. Who else is hoping that the artisan profession doesn't take a profit hit because of this? I really hope not. Then we have hats on dogs and cats to add to the game of putting hats on everything else. Horses, children, scarecrows, you name it. I truly can't believe how much we know about the 1.6 update, and then at the same time, there's still so much we definitely don't know. We are in the home stretch, people. What feature are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments.